In search of their fifth consecutive victory, the Western Michigan football team traveled to Northwest Ohio last weekend to take on the Bowling Green Falcons. Running back Jamari Bogan rushed for 4 touchdowns. Quarterback John Wassing threw for 286 yards and 2 second-half touchdowns, one to D. Eskridge and one to Keyshawn Watson. Safety Justin Tranquil led the Western Michigan defense with 9 tackles. And defensive back Anton Curtis picked off 2 second-half passes that helped preserve a Bronco come-from-behind victory over the Falcons. Final score, Western Michigan 42, Bowling Green 35. I'm Robin Hook. Coming up, head coach Tim Lester joins me for all the highlights on Week 7 of Bronco Review after this timeout.
Bronco Review is a production of Western Michigan University Athletics and WMU Media Services and is brought to you in part by Greenleaf Trust, financial security from generation to generation. Trust is in their name for a reason. They've earned it.
Home. It's so much more than just a structure. It's where life happens. Whether you're a first-time home buyer or always on the move, getting pre-qualified for a home loan from Arbor Financial can give you exactly the advantage you need to secure the home of your dreams. Our experts are there to walk you through the process so that you can focus less on your loan and more on making memories. Apply online at arborfcu.org. Arbor Financial Credit Union. Bank here, grow here. Equal housing lender.
When home improvements are in your future, you should call Blackberry. For more than 35 years, Blackberry has provided windows, roofing, siding, and sunrooms with thousands of satisfied customers throughout West Michigan. Right now at Blackberry, you can get 10 of our best-selling, high-performance double-hung windows for only $48.60 installed. 18 months no interest and $48.60 installed. Call today or go to blackberrysystems.com.
Hi, I'm Jim Vandenberg with Maple Hill Auto Group. We know that car buying is a journey, not just a destination. We know that we need to be there each step of the way for you through parts, sales, service, through your entire ownership experience. At Maple Hill Auto Group, we look at every customer not as a single purchase, but rather as a start to a journey that we hope spans generations. Maple Hill Auto Group, for a journey like no other.
In 1916, Warren Miller chose auto owners insurance. Later, his son made the same choice, as did his grandson. And today, his great-granddaughter did the same. As we reflect on where we've been, we're grateful to our independent agents and to those who put their trust in us, and to the generations who will. Auto Owners Insurance.
Nolte Insurance is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
They hand it off to Bogan into the middle, into the end zone. Touchdown, Western Michigan. Jamari Bogan, 9 yards into the paint, and the Broncos are on the board.
Jamari Bogan with his first of 4 touchdowns Saturday against the Bowling Green Falcons in a come-from-behind effort by the Broncos for their 5th straight victory with head coach Tim Lester. And Jamari, that's Jamari being Jamari.
He is, especially inside the 10 or on 3rd and 1, 4th and 1. There's no better guy to give the ball to. He's strong, he's physical, he's patient, hard to see behind our big offensive line, and he produces time and time again.
Yeah, and he's the first one to credit your O-line. I don't think he got touched on 3 of those 4 touchdowns.
Yeah, it was, the push we were getting, especially in the second half. His 3 second-half ones were walk-ins, but he was always patient, and he hitting different holes each time, and he is fun to watch when he gets the ball in his hands.
Beautiful day in Bowling Green, Ohio for the Broncos and the Falcons. And this Bowling Green team, while their record didn't show it, they've got some weapons, particularly on offense.
Yeah, we knew on offense they could be explosive, and they really found themselves the week before against Toledo. They had a great game against Toledo, and we're hoping they wouldn't get on the board and get in rhythm on offense, which unfortunately their quarterback got comfortable and hit some big plays on us, and so it made it a heck of a game.
Broncos' first half wasn't one of your better halves, but you were in the game still.
Yeah, we were moving the ball up and down the field. We had 2 turnovers. They were great picks. They were great catches, but still bad decisions. John struggled early, and that's going to happen. It's a hard position to play, and just tried to get him calmed down, knowing the running game was going to continue to just pound the rock and that it would pop. And we feel like we're really explosive as long as we stay calm and don't press. we know when it goes, we can score a lot fast, and that's exactly what happened.
Here's their quarterback. He's from Lubbock, Texas, Dagey, and did a good job there and get the ball back for the Broncos. And here goes Levante Bellamy. He had a career day, 145 yards rushing.
He was a workhorse for us, and we kept hitting him on the outside zone. We felt like we could get him tired running sideways. There's, Bogues runs kind of in the middle more, but we're just trying to wear him out. We knew early on we could throw the ball around and try to get their D-line running around a little bit, and we knew we could lean on them in the second half. You don't want to only score 7 in the first half, but we recovered from it, and we continued to get better as the game went on.
Saw that completion to Giovanni Ricci. He's starting to come along as your tight end.
He really is, and last week, Odell was kind of banged up, our other tight end. So he played a lot more and did a great job. He's a weapon in the pass game. He's blocking great. I'm looking for a big second half of the season from him. Good job here by your defense on this little jet sweep. They try a little trick play there, and Antonio Balabani right there. Yeah, he was our defensive player of the week. He was solid the whole game. Had a sack and recovered a fumble, and I thought our defense did a great job of getting the ball back. I mean, they gave up too many big plays. It's something that we've been talking about and we got to get better at. But they got the ball back for us 4 times, and you're not going to lose many games that way. This was an incredible interception by Bowling Green. It was, and it's unfortunate for John. And that one wasn't a terrible throw. He missed it by a foot. The other one that he had, he missed his spot, and we need better out of him. And this I thought was going to be a big turning point in the game, but unfortunately we had holding on that play, so they ended up gaining yards somehow on that play. But sometimes you get breaks, sometimes you don't, and you just keep playing. They had 2 long plays in the first half that allowed them to get out to that 14-point lead. A long 70-plus yard run by Claire, and then a long touchdown pass to Miller. But other than those couple of plays, I thought your defense did pretty well against them. They're a big play offense. They're not a grinded out 10-play drive. They're going to take a shot every time they can, and they hit on some of them. We let them in the game. Now they're going to play their best, and we had to go out there and beat their best, and we did. Big turnover there. Antonio Balabani comes up with the ball, and then you get it down there in the red zone, and this is your guy down there. Jamari Bogan takes it in. There's a lot of air in that defense right there, and he finished it by getting in the end zone, but credit the O-line and then really the defense for getting us the ball back that close to the end zone. So the Broncos on the board, your only score of the first half. You were down 21-7 at halftime. Yeah, we had stalled in the red zone 3 times, so I don't think there was a lack of confidence in us moving the ball, because it's not like we had gone 3 and out other than I think 1 time. So the big thing for us was finishing drives, and it was good that they showed that our kickoff team had an unbelievable day. I mean, we're covering at a new level right now. We're hitting people, and it's been fun to watch guys like Patrick Lupro and Zaire Barnes, who's our special teams player of the week. They are really coming into their own and being physical on special teams. It's fun to watch. All right, the first half comes to an end. The Broncos down by 14 points, 21-7. At the half, but they would put up 35 second half points. We'll look at those highlights next on Bronco Review.
At Galesburg Ford, we stand behind our football teams.
I like the Honolulu blue and silver.
I'm a fan of the purple and gold. Weston's brown and gold, all the way.
We may cheer for different teams, but our team here at Galesburg Ford has one goal, and that's great customer satisfaction as we find you a new car, truck, or SUV. So whether it's a brand new Ford
or a certified used vehicle,
score your next car at Galesburg Ford.
Touchdown!
Galesburg Ford.
Not too far for your next car.
You trust Dunchie Body and Frame for all your collision repair work, but they offer so much more, like paintless dent repair, brakes and wheel alignment, and perfect paint matching. Dunchie also works with all insurance companies to make sure your vehicle is restored to pre-accident condition. So for personal service and high-quality workmanship, call Dunchie Body and Frame at 375-2100 or visit their website, dunchiebody.com. Dunchie Body and Frame, part of your community since 1973.
Home. It's so much more than just a structure. It's where life happens. Whether you're a first-time home buyer or always on the move, getting pre-qualified for a home loan from Arbor Financial can give you exactly the advantage you need to secure the home of your dreams. Our experts are there to walk you through the process so that you can focus less on your loan and more on making memories. Apply online at arborfcu.org. Arbor Financial Credit Union. Bank here, grow here. Equal
Little
housing lender.
Caesars has done it again by giving you one large pizza piled high with 5 delicious meat toppings. Hot and ready every day between 4 and 8 p.m. for only $9. You heard me right. Count them.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Meat toppings, including pepperoni, sausage, bacon, beef, and ham. Order yours on our convenient mobile app or simply walk into Little Caesars and pick up your large, hot and ready 5-meat feast for just $9 tonight.
Pizza, pizza.
First down and 17 for Western Michigan. Wassing back to throw. Sideline route caught by Keyshawn Watson. He fumbled the ball. It's loose on the ground. It's picked up by Keyshawn at the 10. Cuts it inside to the 5. Down to the goal line. He's in. Touchdown, Western Michigan. Keyshawn Watson fumbled it forward. He picked it up and took it into the end zone. And the Broncos are a point away from tying this game.
That was a crazy play. Keyshawn Watson with the reception, fumbled it forward. 2 guys run into each other. He picks it up, takes it to the house, touchdown. Just how you drew it up.
Yeah, I've never seen anything like that. We got a hold on to the ball. Keyshawn, first thing he did was apologize for dropping the ball, but I was proud that he made a play and found a way into the end zone.
All right, let's go back to Dwight Perry Stadium, Bowling Green, Ohio. Western Michigan and the Bowling Green Falcons. Broncos won the toss to start the game, so you got the football to begin the third quarter, and you marched right down the field and put up a touchdown.
Yeah, we had been moving it, and the biggest thing was just finishing it. We got the ball to a lot of different players. John got into rhythm, and that was the biggest thing. And with when we have any kind of passing rhythm, with our running game, it's a dangerous combination.
Jamari Bogan with touchdown number 2 of 4 on the day, and the point after was good. Broncos trailing by a touchdown, but they would open up another 2-touchdown lead before the third quarter was over.
Yep, yes, and we just had to climb back into the game. That cut it to 7. They scored again to make it 14. We cut it to 7, and then our defense made some stops. And it's a 30-minute game. I wasn't happy with our first 30 minutes, or 30-minute half. I apologize, but I was really happy with the way we came out and fought in the second half, and just kept grinding it, and eventually it went our way.
Bogan and Bellamy, your 1-2 punch there, running back in the second half, and they were getting it done. Here's the touchdown pass on a back shoulder to D. Eskridge.
Yeah, they were pretty physical on the edges and holding on to us quite a bit. And we talked about throwing it here, trying to throw it to the back shoulder, to give them a chance because they were holding on to it and not letting D separate. And D did a great job of creating separation and getting in the end zone.
And D's a physical receiver now.
For a fast guy, most fast guys aren't, and he is a bulldog, and he'll block, and we tried to get him by. I think he held him 2 or 3 times. 2 huge first downs that he got for us that I made sure I reminded him. I know you didn't get to touch the ball because they were tackling you sometimes, but you made a big impact on our football team.
Gotta love the swarm tackling there by the defense, and here you get a short field to work with on a punt out of the end zone.
Yeah, it was big. Anytime that the defense can give us, the ball with a short field, there's a little bit of obviously an advantage with this when number 2's on the field, because you'd like to take your shots from the 30 to the 50. So when you get the ball midfield, here's that play. Then it gives you a chance to take your shots immediately, and we did there. And sure enough, it worked out. That was a first down call.
Nice moves down there around the 5-yard line to a sidestep one tackler and then barrel through another for the touchdown.
Yeah, I mean, just the knowledge and just the patience that he had to pick the ball up and keep going. I mean, I'm sure he was upset that he dropped it, but it takes an unbelievable awareness to pick it up and then finish the play.
All right, the Broncos trying to rally back again from 2 touchdowns down at halftime, and you're able to do just that. The Broncos trailing 35-28 here, but you go back to work in the fourth quarter, and here's Levante Bellamy. He's just maybe one step away from breaking a long one.
A bunch the whole day. At this point, we had the run game going. We set up some big shots down the field and just kept handing it. Our offensive line was getting unbelievable push at this point. John's using his feet on down, so it was. We really were clicking at this point.
You were gambling a little bit on 4th down quite a bit in this game, and John was able to get you a couple of those.
He did. We used the numbers to tell us when to do that and when not to, and there were a lot of good situations to take some chances.
I think I could have scored on that one.
I think he could have. The holes are big. I mean, we knew that going into the game, though. We knew in the fourth quarter we could wear them down, and they don't have a lot of depth, and they rotate a ton. and they don't rotate a ton, so we knew we could wear them down late, and that's exactly what happened. Great play by Justin Tranquil there.
9 tackles on the day for Justin. He's starting to come on now.
Yeah, that was another play. I mean, he's all over. He's helping in the pass game, the run game. He's leading us. He's making calls. He's being the Justin I think we all know he is.
Yeah, he's coming off an ACL injury from a year ago and takes some time.
Yeah, I mean, it takes some time to get confidence back. I mean, he's structurally fine. We'd never put him out there if he wasn't, but he's starting to have confidence in it, and it's fun to watch.
Inside run there by Levante, just grinding out yards. I love those 9, 10, 12 play drives for scores.
Yeah, and we really kind of had it going at this point. We'd already scored, I think, 28 points in this half, all the same way, inside, outside run, taking some shots. We got a penalty that forced us to take a shot. Here's a great throw and catch down the middle on a first down and 17 because of a penalty that put us to the point where we could bring in the big dogs and pound it.
Jaden Reed over the middle, and now you go back to the ground, and Jamari Bogan over the top that time.
Yeah, I couldn't believe he jumped. I've never seen him do that. It's the first time, and big smiles. I mean, obviously we just took the lead, and it's the first time we had the lead all day, and defense, we needed a stop, and they went out and made 2 big stops.
All right, Bronco defense comes up with some turnovers here. Bowling Green's still in the game. There's quite a bit of time left in this game, and they have an explosive offense. They've got one of the best receivers in the conference in Miller, and that dangerous back, Claire, and a quarterback who's only a sophomore. This guy's going to be really good.
Yeah, Miller is impressive. I mean, he was hard to press, and we started doubling him in certain situations toward the end of the game, but they moved him down the field and got themselves in position, and we knew offensively they were potent, and we were going to have to score some points, and luckily we scored more than them.
That was Miller on that reception, and Stephen Claiborne got him there. Here you get pressure on the quarterback, and you get a pick from Anton Curtis.
Yeah, it was an unbelievable job by Tranquil. Tranquil did not bite on the fake, got his hand on the arm, which made the ball flutter, and Anton finished the play. It was great.
And Anton certainly knows how to catch it because he was a wideout.
He was till about 2 weeks before the first game, so he is getting better. He's getting more comfortable. It's fun to watch him. He had 2 interceptions on this day. He's always been able to catch. He's just getting more comfortable playing corner now.
Here you're trying to burn clock, and you get it down to closing seconds. You get a punt, and Miller was able to get out of bounds, and they had a chance at one final play, and you dropped everybody back by the goal line.
We did, the Hail Mary, and just one play and try to heave it down there, and they didn't get it too far. I mean, they got it to maybe the 15-yard line, and Anton made a great play, and that was the game.
2 picks there late in the fourth quarter by Anton Curtis, and the Broncos sing the fight song to their fans on the road. The 5th consecutive victory for the Broncos. They defeat Bowling Green 42-35. More Bronco Review after this timeout.
When you need home improvements, you should call Blackberry. Do you need a new roof? Give us a call. We're one of the area's most trusted and professional roofing contractors, having completed thousands of roofing jobs throughout West Michigan. Right now, you can save 50% off the installation of our new roofing, featuring the Owens Corning Duration Shingle that comes with a limited lifetime warranty for installation and materials. Call today or go to blackberrysystems.com.
Schedule online anytime. Now you can easily schedule an appointment with Ascension Care Teams. No matter where you are or what you're up to. If you're a new patient or if you've been here before, we have appointments available at locations near you. Find your appointment online anytime at getascensionmichigancare.com.
Home. It's so much more than just a structure. It's where life happens. Whether you're a first-time home buyer or always on the move, getting pre-qualified for a home loan from Arbor Financial can give you exactly the advantage you need to secure the home of your dreams. Our experts are there to walk you through the process so that you can focus less on your loan and more on making memories. Apply online at arborfcu.org. Arbor Financial Credit Union. Bank here, grow here. Equal housing lender.
Maple Hill is proud to be a Subaru dealer. Subaru, it is like no other. Because of the 35 miles per gallon that you get in the summer and the all-wheel drive in the winter, the 5-star crash test ratings, the recommendations year after year from the best consumer magazines out there. Own it and you'll say, I love my Subaru. At Maple Hill Subaru, it is a journey like no other.
More devices, more apps, more streaming. Today, we need more speed than ever to stay connected. So we're making the best in-home Wi-Fi experience even better. We're giving our customers faster speeds and including them in our most popular plans at no additional cost. We've increased our speeds 17 times in 17 years, so you can keep streaming, sharing, and connecting like never before. Xfinity, the future of awesome.
Bogan shifts to the right of John and has the handoff running left into the end zone. Touchdown, Western Michigan. Jamari untouched again into the end zone, and the Broncos are a point away from tying this game.
Jamari Bogan into the end zone again. He's got 35 career touchdowns. He's climbing the charts. I don't know if he'll catch Jarvion Franklin, but not only is he a great football player, he is a tremendous person, and what an ambassador for Western Michigan and Bronco football.
He is. He's an ambassador for what we want to stand for. Great student, already in graduate school. He's going to be the CEO of something someday, but unbelievable leader, unselfish, great football player. Just an unbelievable guy to carry the flag for our school and for our program.
And the players really look up to him.
They love him, because he works hard. I mean, he's everything you want him to be. We always say, lead by example or be the example, and he truly is. He embodies the example of what we want him to be, and man, it's fun to coach him.
And you got a guy like Chase Brown, who's going to be the future at running back. Levante still has another year, but Chase, he's kind of the guy down the road that's going to be carrying the mail for you, and he can learn from a guy like Jamari.
Yeah, and we try not to just stop at one guy. We try to put as many people in front of Jamari as possible. We have a lot of good leaders, but Jamari's on our leadership council. He is kind of the head guy and the face of that, and doing great things in the community, and we're proud of him.
All right, this week is Rivalry Week. Western Michigan and Central Michigan, the two teams square off in Mount Pleasant Saturday afternoon at 3 o'clock. We'll look ahead to Rivalry Week next on Bronco Review.
Introducing Little Caesars Large Hot and Ready 5-Meat Feast with 5 delicious meat toppings.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Including pepperoni, sausage, bacon, beef, and ham. Only $9 at Little Caesars.
Pizza. It's so much more than just a structure. It's where life happens. Whether you're a first-time home buyer or always on the move, getting pre-qualified for a home loan from Arbor Financial can give you exactly the advantage you need to secure the home of your dreams. Our experts are there to walk you through the process so that you can focus less on your loan and more on making memories. Apply online at arborfcu.org. Arbor Financial Credit Union. Bank here, grow here. Equal housing.
Galesburg Ford, we stand behind our football teams.
I like the Honolulu blue and silver.
I'm a fan of the purple and gold. Weston's brown and gold, all the way.
We may cheer for different teams, but our team here at Galesburg Ford has one goal, and that's great customer satisfaction as we find you a new car, truck, or SUV. So whether it's a brand new Ford
or a certified used vehicle,
score your next car at Galesburg Ford.
Touchdown!
Galesburg Ford.
Not too far for your next car.
The people who accomplish so much are always striving to do even more. Now, with our help, they will. It's time for more.
What do you do when you discover something great? Well, you tell your friends and family about it, right? Well, that's exactly how Lake Michigan Credit Union became the largest credit union in Michigan. With one of the highest checking account rates in the nation and guaranteed low mortgage rates, word is spreading fast about Lake Michigan Credit Union. Earn more when you save, pay less when you borrow. Lake Michigan Credit Union, the best place for your money.
How much did it cost?
It's 4 slices of deep dish and a Pepsi for just $5.
Pizza.
Reed is a slot to the right, and Wassink back to throw. Up the sideline for Eskridge. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Western Michigan. Eskridge fought off the defender, made a back shoulder throw reception inside the pylon up the right sideline. And the Broncos pulled within 8.
Broncos and the Chippewas coming up this week, the annual rivalry game this year in Mount Pleasant. Coach Lester was 2-2 as a player against the Chippewas.
Yeah, there was in the 80s and 90s, I think it was literally 50-50. If you played at home, you won, and so we lost 2 games there, and we won 2 games when we had them at Waldo, and big game for the community, for the alumni, for our players, and we're excited about them.
The Broncos have won the last 3 meetings with the Chippewas in Mount Pleasant, but they got you last year at your place.
They did. They came back. We had a lead. I thought we played fairly well. That was the first start of our true freshman, pouring rain, and we battled and just didn't do enough late to win the game.
Broncos lead the all-time series, but I look back to the year 2000. Western Michigan has won 9. Central Michigan has won 9 since the year 2000.
Yeah, it's been back and forth, and it's always been that. I'm shocked that we have won it a pretty, if you go way back more, but really since the turn, it's been even back and forth, and it's going to be a close game. They're really good on defense, and they keep every game close, and no one's blowing them out, and so it's going to be a fight, and that's what Western Central should be, and it's exactly what it's going to be.
Physical game. They've got one of the better defenses in the conference.
Yeah, they're good up front, and their linebackers. They got number 8. Fountain is a special piece. Seems like he's been there forever, and they can cover outside, and they'll hit you, and it's going to be at their place. And offensively, they're still trying to find themselves a little bit. 1 quarterback started early. Now they got another guy. They're going to try to run the ball on us. So it's going to be a physical game, I promise you.
John Wasink is anxious for this game because he was injured the week before the Western Michigan Central Michigan game last year, so he's never played in this rivalry.
He hasn't, and he's having a good year. He's throwing the ball well. We got to keep him in rhythm. He had a couple of weeks where he had some big-time games, and last week he played a great half, and the first half he struggled a little bit. He knows it. So we get him in rhythm and hopefully find a way to stop their run and get a little bit of rhythm on offense. And I always like our chances when we can have those 2 things happen.
A lot of emotion when these 2 teams get together, but you want to control that emotion. I can't think of a better guy to do that than your quarterback, John Wasink, because that's what he's all about.
Super calm, and Jamari Bogan, too. I mean, we have some very calm people, and they do a great job, and we're going to need it this weekend.
Good luck against the Chippewas.
I appreciate it.
And we'll have all the highlights next week. Remember, our show will move to Wednesday nights starting next week. So put that on your calendar on CW7 and late night on WWMT Channel 3 Wednesday next week for our next Bronco Review. For Coach Lester and our staff, I'm Robin Hook. Thanks for watching. See you next week on Bronco Review.